Evening. I'm Nancy Grace. I want to thank you for being with us. Bombshell tonight. Police say Hailey's family and mommy's live-in change their stories. Cops issue a statement saying they believe the little girl is, quote, in hiding. But these very same cops who say she's in hiding are searching the bottoms of creek beds and the Colorado River and an abandoned cotton gin. They think she's hiding at the bottom of a creek river? No, I don't think so. Searchers zeroing in on the area surrounding the home of mommy's live-in boyfriend, and has a sighting emerged. Police taking DNA samples from Hailey's parents, but where is 13-year-old cheerleader Hailey Dunn?
I'm confident that we're going to locate Hailey. I feel like Hailey does not want to be found. I think she's in hiding.
This is Hailey Dunn's house, the last place she was seen before disappearing.
They're trying to find two teenage girls who may be holding the missing piece of this puzzle.
Witness has seen two girls walking with her.
The last person to see Hailey Dunn alive was her mother's boyfriend.
Before she disappeared.
She's never seen again.
And for Hailey's mother, Billy Dunn, frustration continues to mount.
It's hard to hang on to hope, and we've gotten nowhere.
Hailey's friends and family are desperate to find her. A 13-year-old this whole community wants home safely.
The mom's boyfriend.
Red flags being raised on Sean.
My main focus is this Hailey.
He was very careful, told me, you know I love you, you know I love Hailey and David, you know I couldn't do this.
Sean told me that he actually got home at about 3 o'clock and Hailey left the house at about 3:15.
He failed that test. Why did you fail that test?
We are taking your calls live straight out to Michael Board. Michael, before you get going, this is what I found out right before we go to air. We investigate that local motel ourselves, Michael Board. We find out they've got surveillance inside and outside. I got all the answers tonight. They keep their surveillance video for at least 30 days. And that all of the surveillance video has been combed over by police. Outside, the parking lot, inside, on all the halls, the lobby. Nothing of Hailey. Okay, so that's a big scratch. What do you know tonight, Michael Board? Tell me something.
We know that they're actually running two concurrent investigations. First of all, there is a criminal case going on here. Investigators believe that there is still the possibility that Hailey may have been kidnapped, may be being held by somebody, may have even been harmed in some way. At the same time they're investigating this, they also say there is the possibility that Hailey may be in hiding somewhere, not only here in Texas, but I just got off the phone with investigators a short time ago. They believe that she may be in hiding in another state, and maybe she moved west to either New Mexico or Arizona in this case. So this is now a nationwide investigation.
She rented a U-Haul it, a 13-year-old girl, and now she's living, what, did she set up in a penthouse condo somewhere? Oh. It's a 13-year-old girl. She's managed to put the slip over on the feds, the FBI, the Colorado police, and the Texas Rangers.
Nancy, Colorado City is right on I-20. It's a major trucking route that runs all the way across Texas and into New Mexico and all the way over to Arizona. It would be very easy to hitch a ride with a trucker. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that is one of the things that they're investigating. They're going so far. I told you exclusively last week that they put up billboards all along I-20 with her name, her face. I'm told that there's plans to also put up billboards in New Mexico and in Arizona.
Put him up. Put him up. Michael Board, I don't care who says what and who's releasing what statement, but I find it irresponsible to put a theory out there that just confounds common sense. I mean, come on, Michael Board. If this little 13-year-old girl were out hitchhiking on, what did you say, what? Interstate what? Interstate 20? Whatever the interstate was? Okay. A 13-year-old girl is out on I-20 hitchhiking, and you don't want to believe there had to be 100 people, including truckers, who've got their CB radios right there. Nobody saw anything. I don't believe that. If she were at a trucking rest stop, people would have seen her. They would have reported it. This girl is not out hitchhiking on Interstate 20.
Well, we know that she does have friends that are old enough to have driver's licenses. She could have caught a ride with a friend west. What friend would that be? You got any friends missing? We don't know. It is a scattershot investigation. It is a scattershot investigator. They told me they're throwing pretty much everything up against the wall to see what sticks.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying instead of focusing on the reality that there were according to the mother, that there were bloodhounds that hit on her going to this local motel. All right,
which is right on I-20. That motel's on I-20, Nancy.
Yep. But to put it out there, the theory that she has gone with a friend to another state, what friend would that be? I don't know. Okay, was she hitchhiking? I don't know. All right, then how can you support this theory you're coming up with? I mean, I'm all about finding the girl and not throwing out wild, zany theories. Well, what else do you have for me besides she's taken up in another state?
Well, they did do investigations of some of the rivers, some of the low-lying areas. They did find some evidence. They don't know if it's related to this case or not, but, you know, they are running that criminal investigation that she might have been harmed in this case, and that is still really a very big part of this investigation. I know they have talked a lot about inconsistency within family members while they've talked to police. That's bringing up the big red flags.
You know what? The way you say that, it sounds like maybe some kind of a legal issue you might write in an appellate brief to the Supreme Court. Break it down, Gene Casares. Inconsistencies in statements. What does that mean? And who is being inconsistent?
It means somebody's not telling the truth in plain English. Investigators have gone on the record, Nancy, to say that family members are inconsistent in their statements. And they have also gone on the record to say Sean Atkins, who is the boyfriend, is not a credible witness.
Uh-oh. You know, that's a euphemism. That's saying it politely. When you say the last person to see the little girl alive that we know of is not a credible witness, what more do you know, Jane?
Well, we do know that they have launched a huge search in Dunn, Texas. Where is Dunn, Texas? Well, Dunn, Texas is allegedly where the boyfriend has been staying with his grandmother. But they have searched that area. We don't know what they found or if they found anything, but there has been a huge foot search. Well, at the same time, Nancy, they say they believe she's alive, and they're not going to search Colorado City Lake because they're looking for someone who is alive.
So they're looking in creek beds. Out to Priscilla Luong, CNN affiliate KTAB. Thank you, Priscilla, for being with us. She's joining us outside Hailey's home. Priscilla, how can they say out of one side of their mouth, we think she's alive, and out of the other side of their mouth, they're searching creek beds and rivers and densely wooded areas for a body?
Well, Nancy, that is a loaded question, and I'm going to tell you why they think Hailey is still alive. There was actually a witness that called in a tip to authorities that they might have seen Hailey walking down the street between her mother's house and her father's house with two other girls. I was actually at an assembly over at Hailey's middle school this morning, and I was told that they are looking for two teenage girls that might have some key information for investigators to cracking this case.
But isn't it true, Priscilla Luong, that those two little girls were sighted either Sunday or Monday? If they were sighted with her on Sunday, that does me no good. She went missing on Monday.
Yes, that's the thing, Nancy, that's a little tough here. The witness doesn't know if they saw the girls either on Monday or the day after Christmas.
A neighbor saw her out in my backyard.
There are still many questions that need to be answered.
My main focus is this Hailey.
It's wonderful to know that everybody cares and everybody wants her back.
Nancy Grace.